Good morning, ladies. This is Shannon and Mel coming to you from the tree. My
lovely assistant.
Yes, we're going to do our demo today on how to use the diamond template for the March layouts and also the March calendar club. So when you're starting this layout, make sure you've got all your supplies. You need your scissors, adhesive, trimmer, and your Zig writer and your ink. And the first thing that we're going to do is actually take one of the papers and trace the diamonds on it. Now you're going to trace it on the front. A lot of times when we're using templates, we actually trace on the back of the paper. We turn it over. But for this one, my layout actually has the black lines on it, so I just left it that way. So trace each one that you need for your pattern papers with your diamond template. And then after that, you're going to use your trimmer to cut them out. It's important that you use your trimmer because the edges of the diamond are extremely straight and lining this up is pretty important. So make sure you're using your trimmer to do that. When you do it, make sure you know where your trimmer cuts and cut right to the edge of the black line. It's actually still there. You don't cut it off. So we're going to do that to all of our diamond pieces that we need for the layout. Okay. And then once you've got them all cut out, you're going to ink them, and then we will move on to our white strips. We need 6 12 by a quarter white strips, and all of them should be inked in order to start this layout. You're going to take your template and you're going to line it up with the bottom of your paper down here, and we're going to be a 1/2 inch from the left hand side. And that's where we're going to start our first diamond. Line it up straight and then a 1/2 inch from the side. And we're going to use our Zig writer and we're going to trace the shape like that. From here, if you want to do your dotting and dashing as you go along, that's good. These should be really random. Sometimes I work in a triangle formation because that actually makes it look random. We're going to use the thin end for the small dots, fat end for the big dots. It should be pretty fast, nothing that takes too long. You know, the faster you are at it, the more random they seem to look. From there, we're going to take one white strip and we're going to put adhesive on the whole thing, and then we're going to gently put it along the edge, just like that. Make sure you go past it because each one of these corners are going to get mitered, and in order to do that, you have to have your pieces overlapping. And then from there, we're going to put another white strip on so that we have a space to actually put diamonds into. Put adhesive on your diamonds, and then it fits right in there perfect. And I actually can do this one and also that one. So just by putting your first 2 white strips on, you can actually lay 3 pieces on here. Okay. So I'm just going to keep going through and putting everything down. And then from here, I'm going to start with my next white strips. I'm going to line them up here. Doesn't matter which ones you put on first. There's nothing, you know, just when you got a space where they actually fit, go ahead and put one in there, the actual diamonds that we're using. That. And then I need adhesive for another white strip. We're going to go all the way across here. And, you know, not 100% perfection on this one, but once we get it all together, you won't actually see it. You won't notice it. So I'm not going to worry about it. And everybody knows how crazy anal I am. So we're going to keep going. And these ones here, this is where we start doing the mitering. Let's see. Just get them all in here real quick. This actually should be a flower pattern, but I don't have one cut out, so I'm just going to leave it with that dot so that I can finish this video because me and Mel are really struggling with this whole video thing. Okay? All right. So once you've got this far, we've got our last strip that we have to glue along here. And we'll use some extras. But see how I'm overlapping them here? That's really important for the mitering of this. All right. So So then, oh yeah, I've got this all janky. Please do not follow mine because my patterns are definitely not in the right spot. Okay. All right. So for the mitering part, you're going to lift up real quick once you've got it all together like this. And you're just going to snip in between the two and pull out the ones that are cut and then lay it back down. You'll use your extra little pieces to go along the other sides. And on these edges, it's a straight cut for the two. Lift them up with your scissors and pull them out. I know, I really like mitering. It's a simple technique and it looks pretty cool. And I'm doing a ton of mitering at the new store right now for all the trim around the windows and all the shiplap that we're putting in. It's crazy. But each time you have a little edge, you're going to put a piece on there, pull it up a little bit, and then go over both of them at the same time. Get rid of your cut pieces and throw it down. And you're going to keep doing that. Now, just for the sake of time, I'm sure everybody understands and has this part down. I'm going to go back and show you real quick. Once you've got that done, you should have all of these cut off. You're going to lay your template back up into these diamonds and trace the rest of them with the thin end. So we're going to do one here, and there's one here. There's quite a few of them that you guys need to do. Just like that. And you know, you're leaving a little bit of space. As long as they're straight and in that corner, they'll look good. And then from here, you'll go back and take and do your dotting and dashing wherever you drew one. And definitely with the fat end too. I think that's what's giving it, it's, you know, where it stands out. And then that's it, ladies. That's how you're going to do your diamonds for any of the layouts that you're doing for March and also your calendar club. All right, I hope it was helpful. If not, send me a message. I'll teach you how to do it at class. Bye. Bye.